Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the UNLV Rebels, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Tulane Green Wave. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semi-final collision. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jones. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Set it down for the offense. First down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They bring him down right at the 20.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route. Here's an example. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Here's a throw underneath the tight end.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
The completion makes it second and medium. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Tipped and then drops. Chance to make a play, but instead it's third down.
That's an athletic play by the defensive back. Playing tight coverage, seeing the ball, and not giving the receiver a chance to get their hands on it.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. It's a highlight reel diving catch there.
That's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And here's the handoff. Gets free now, heads into the secondary. An explosive play. They finally get him down, but the offense very near to the red zone.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job. See the results. You first open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Back's got it.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Heads up, offense is now operating in the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Quickly. They lose the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in the quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, I'm surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
Fresh set of downs. First and goal. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Coming up, second down and goal.
Get set, get set.
The run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tulane. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and they actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? The shotgun handoff here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. They're going to run it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Got it.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Another punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. Bringing it back, it's Jones. When he's got some space here. He's going to finally head out of bounds, but talk about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Really excellent possession last time. He mixed the run and pass. It kept the defense off balance and route to a touchdown. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Off play action. He's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. That's complete downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
That offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And there's the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Tulane 7. UNLV 0.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And that's a solid gain from the defense able to bring him down.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Here we go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave. Now they line up to kick the extra point. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Back out there. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. And they run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. He's back to throw again after they didn't completion on 1st down. And here comes a deep shot. Catch made down inside the 25. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Okay, ready?
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Linebacker shifting around now. Single back, takes the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
On the double.
Second down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Grab down the middle. It's Silva. And he's tackled, but only out to pick it up for first down.
Well, this is called settling down in the zone defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Handoff from the shotgun. Ball is free in the backfield. The offense recovers the fumble.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Receiver in motion now. They'll have to throw it here on second down. Running back has it on a screen now. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside. There's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
No problem. Knocks it right through.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Bringing it out, it's Jones. Solid coverage here. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Catch made on the left side, and he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Second down, we're going to throw it. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass off.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Looking to throw again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Forced out of bounds after a nice game. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
This offense is clicking. Clearly, everything seems to be working. The coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing the screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right.
He'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tulane.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down here for this offense. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Close to the tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. And the blue in his sticks, more than enough for a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Escapes the sack. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
The sack on first down. It's 2nd down. Defense not pressing this time. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. He made good on his first try. This one is from 36 yards away. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The UNLV offense back out on the field now. Makes the first down, but crazy place. Big hit there at the end. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Powers through the tackle. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Look, I realize on any play call that's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Caught over the middle. It's Silva. Good enough for a first down yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
On a wide receiver screen with a corner that tight, you've got to do a good job of blocking him or screening him. Nobody there, and a quick reaction by the corner allows him to make a nice play.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Silva. He'll be taken down. First down yardage.
The tight end journey route is the perfect option for offense, looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Keeping it on the ground here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
But how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
On the set.
Here's the second down play.
Come on, set.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Lets it go. Oh, that one's picked off. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long. Now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Ball handed off. Good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He's got some room and some blockers here. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. And the interception taken to the house. A pick six, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Returner choosing to field this one. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. There's some space around the 30. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
The guys up front line up. It's first down. Takes the handoff again. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Looks to the left, pass caught. Big gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 45.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason of the playoff. Working with the lead, it comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. And now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Well, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they're going to defend this style of play moving forward.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down. That clock runs down here in the third quarter.
UNLV 13.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Tulane.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage again.
Because that's another nice pickup through the air. football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Well, stop it short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down.
Heck of a job here by the defense on this third down to keep them short of the first down. Now it's fourth down, and an interesting decision for this offense with the lead. Do they punt the ball away, or do they go for it?
Fourth down and 2 coming up to try to keep the drive going. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Complete to the running back, but can he get there? He'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. Fourth down, they elected to go for it and get the first down. Now you can continue to work that clock.
Okay, ready?
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Handoff as they try to work the clock here.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
On the double.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Green Wave. Just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, he needs you guys to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw to his receiver. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. It's a handoff to the wide receiver trying to make the yardage. Touchdown, Tulane. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Extra point splits the uprights. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. possession ended quickly. Interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Tries to get it to the running back. The pass is intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. And the defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Touchdown, green wave. And this one is getting ugly. We have a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. They would have been a big ask of the defense here.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Being set to kick the ball off now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Offense back out on the field now. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
That completion makes it second and short. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Who makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
Defense is coming after him. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down. This defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game is not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board. Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any...
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Now the all-important extra point. And he knocks it right through. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. They'll use that running game trying to bleed the clock here.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He'll ride the back again here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And it's picked off in the end zone. Going the other way, can they catch him? Oh, and it's a fumble. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Herb Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.